Okay, now that you mastered the scales, um, the other thing you're going to find you need to improvise is arpeggios, okay? It's like a word. It's like learning a vocabulary, right? Okay. In fingering 5, for example, this. Do them 1 octave. See? G7, okay? Now, why do you need them? So you can make ideas like this. Or what about and up top? Okay, there's inversions to those too. And then notes of a C scale back. Passing note. See that those are the notes that are not under. Well, they are under your fingers, but not part of the scale. There's 5 of them. How do you learn them? Trial and error. Okay. Right. Minor 7s. It's always that picture. That typical bebop line. I'm using a half step below the root. There's the G7. Okay. These are easy. Okay. Or D minor 7. That's out of fingering 7. Okay. On the 6th string, exactly the same. 4th string. And you can do same kind of line. Okay. 3rd. See, I see the picture. It makes a little picture to me. But I know what it's going to sound like by it's called fucking practice, you know. And then, okay, there's more. C major 7. I had a teacher, a bassist named Al Stauffer. One of the exercises he gave me is just see how many things you could come up with 4 notes. Just stay on C major 7. You don't have to use them all, maybe 3 notes. Okay, go through the 5 fingerings and find them. Don't ask me for PDFs of it. You'll keep looking at the PDF, you never learn it. I don't write books anymore because you got to include tab, and I just refuse to fucking do it. So, of course, that's why I don't have cigar money. The other thing you're going to need is intervals, you know? The easiest interval to hear is a 3rd. Look. Why would you need that? Look. Let me see. 3rd. Half step. There's so many of them. 4th. 5th, etc. You see where this is going, don't you? 6th. 1/6 up, 1/6 back. Half steps. Called melodic cells, they're called. I call them that. All right? Here's an example of difference the way an academic guy would approach something and a street musician. I consider myself a street guy because I learned from other musicians. I asked questions. Green Dolphin Street, C major. I'm playing 6/9, C major 6/9. Turn around to 2. Now, C major. What major? Minor, I lowered a third. Just a third. Okay? Academicians say, oh, that's melodic minor. It should be C Dorian. Fuck that. I like the way it sounds like. Okay? So that's how the major scale, you have to know the major scales, and by changing different notes in the major scale, you get all the other ones. Yeah, it's melodic minor, but I didn't get that sound by thinking that it's melodic minor. B is not in the chord. Okay? And you got to remember, music, if you stop it and somebody plays C minor 7, somebody's going to play a B, it's going to sound a little funny. Actually, it doesn't. How about that? I was surprised myself. I like it, okay? So the music doesn't stop. It's always in motion. Okay, so major 7, sometimes they look like this. Typical Charlie Parker. Ended on the 6th. When I play a chord, well, in the beginning it was just a grip, a picture. But I actually know what all those notes are. C, G, B, E. And that's, now you're thinking like a piano player. He knows what all the names of the notes are. So do I. I don't see how you can play a chord instrument and not know how to do that. You know? D minor 6th. You know what I just heard? Hang on a minute. It's kind of like a hypnotic song. Everybody wants to rule the world. Doesn't do much more than that. It's a G over D. Okay. I don't know why it's an infectious tune. Stays in your ear. The rest of Green Dolphin Street. C minor. D7 is G. D flat. So many ways to do it. D7, arpeggio. D flat. C. You can play arpeggios in double stops too. Something's out of tune. There's the culprit. That's a little flat. You know, some guy named Mike something. I hope you're listening, Mike. I will print out the 5 fingerings and mail it to you. But you know, If you give me your email, I can just send it to you. And then you'll have it forever. All right, but I'll put it in the mail. All right. I don't want to say your last name. Okay. There'll be a donation button somewhere. I need extra money. I'm going to move. I'm going to get an apartment, man. Like a bachelor pad. You know? Yeah, right. I am. The house is too big, but it's just me. And 2 fucking cats. Somebody asked me the other day, what are the cats' name? I don't know. There's the old cat. And then there's the other fucking cat. That's their names. Okay. $15, man. Goodbye.